Okay, so here's a video on how to create your own code to actually make the robot move in some shapes. So this video is going to be a series of commands that I pulled, and I just ordered them to make the robot go into a square. So first I'll show you the code that I wrote. So I just look at this file. So I made this file called Arduino _ MoveInSquare. So this is exactly what I copied from the sample code that I'm going to be giving you guys. It's on the website. And basically what I did, all these are the commands to move the robot's motors. All you have to do is when you're creating the code, you just have to call these functions where you have to call them inside. You're going to come into this void loop. It's towards the end. It's around the end of the code. You see this right here? It's toward the end of the code. So you're going to go to void loop. You're going to see switch. You're going to go into the switch where it says case step 1. Case step 1. Right? That is where I wrote my code. This thing that is grayed out. It's grayed out. You can see that this is black. This is a little gray. This is basically a comment. So this is something that you would use to describe what the code is doing. So in this case, I'm describing that the below code moves the robot in a square. So basically what I did was I gave the command for the robot to start moving forward. Then I stopped the motors. It's very important to include this stop robot right left motor stop command, because this allows the motors to readjust and go to the next command. If you do not have the stop command, then the robot, it will kind of glitch out because it won't know how to transition directly from the start forward command to the move right command. So you have to have this motor stop command. Now, you might be asking, what are these numbers? What are these numbers that you put in? These are basically seconds. So I said, for this command, I said robot right left motor, meaning the robot's right and left motors will both start moving forward for 1 second. That's what that 1 means. Okay, and then the next command is the robot's right left motors will stop for 1 second. And then this is a turning command. I'm just going to comment that. Turning command. Basically, why is this a turning command? Because this is only moving the right motor. So when I run this program in a little bit, I'm going to run on the robot on the floor to actually show you what it looks like. You're going to see that the robot turns right because I said move right. CW means clockwise. Basically, clockwise means that the wheel is going to be moving in a clockwise direction, like this. When the wheel moves in a clockwise direction, all right, it moves this way. It moves in the direction that the wheel is rolling. The wheel is moving this way clockwise, the robot will start moving that way. If I want to move it counterclockwise, turn the other way, I'm just going to push it that way. And the command for counterclockwise is you're just going to add another C here. In this method, because I'm turning a square, so I'm going to have the same turn every single time, clockwise. And I will show you, this is kind of, right now I'm just telling you the code, but I will show you right in this video at the end, after I finish explaining the code, how the robot is actually going to run. So the next command is something that I already went over, stop for 1 second. And then the rest of it is just move forward, stop, move right, stop, move forward, stop, move right, and stop. So now that I showed you the code, so this is kind of like a short code on just how to move the robot in a square. The way that I determine these values is I determine them by trial and error and figuring out how much I wanted to turn. So 0.4 seconds, I will show you how much 0.4 seconds is on the robot. Okay, so what we're going to do is we have to transport this code to our robot through the wire. So we're going to click the upload button. It's going to compile it first, compiling sketch. Now it's going to be uploading. Compiling done, and now it's done uploading. Awesome. That means that the code has been sent to our blue board right here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect this. I'm gonna take our robot. We're gonna transport it onto our floor or the table or wherever, but it needs to be a big area, as you can see. And I am away from it right now. This is something for safety, just to be careful. So what you're gonna do is to run the command, the code that I just uploaded to the robot. I'm going to turn on the button. I'm gonna press on. All right, I'm gonna get away from it and we're just gonna watch it run. Turn right, go forward, turn right, go forward, turn right, go forward, and turn right. Yay! All right, so now we're gonna turn the robot off. Always remember to turn the robot off. Now, that was a short tutorial of how to use the code Arduino robot MoveInSquare and how that actually looks like in real life. So this code file will also be on the website underneath the engineering and robot section. For any questions, just let me know. My contact is on the website. And if there's any questions, anything, if you need help on how to, download Arduino, how to use the actual code, how to upload, any troubleshooting problems, everything's on the website. And the website will lead you to a link to a playlist that I've created with this video and a couple of other videos explaining all the problems and all the programming and everything that you could run into and need resources for. So thank you so much, and check out the other videos if you need any help.